See, wait till it to pop up.
Shalom, Israel.
What a time to be alive. All right, let's see. Come on.
Good.
Yeah, it's lagging.
You go straight to the channel, maybe.
Okay.
But it should be good, though. Usually takes a couple minutes. First and foremost, we're going to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And salutation and much love to the Akim out there pushing out his word and truth and sincerity. Damn, I'll change the title later. I forgot what episode this is, but I'll put it in there later. But yeah, this is the brother Osh.
Oh, the brother Malachi.
We're back with another episode. I think it's episode 17 maybe, or 18, something like that.
18.
18? Okay, kind of, yeah. So we back with another one, and we got a lot of information to bring out concerning the MOTB and the system that's being laid out with this war. It's escalating it really, because it's already, episode 18, go back to episode 1, which was what, November, September?
Last year.
Yeah, it was sometime last year. So they've been late before they even, well, you know, they bombed Iran last year in July, but we've been bringing out this information, and they've been secretly laying this foundation out for this very moment that you see going on with the oil. As we have said in the previous videos before they started this new war, we told you this was going to happen with the oil. And now look, you at the gas pump shaking, your hands shaking and shit, you checking your bank account. But we're going to start here in this website here, LinkedIn, not Lincoln, but LinkedIn. It says 6G, human body and medical innovation, right? And if you go back to 2004, the FDA already approved the Verichip, which is the MOTB, right? That's easily, we're not even going to look it up, because you can look it up yourself. If you don't know about the Verichip, where the hell have you been? Yeah, matter of fact, I'm just going to type in Verichip. We're not going to go into it, though, because this goes back to 2004. Verichip.
Yeah, because eventually, you know, you ain't going to be able to find this information, because AI is going to take it over.
Look. Let's see. RFID 2004. Look it up.
Digital dog tag.
Now it's 2026. Was that 22 years later?
Yeah. So
we'll just read a little bit of this and then we'll get into the scriptures. The biodigital convergence. This is the matrix. It's happening. 6G. The human antenna. Anybody that took that jump shot, you have nanoparticles in you. You have nanobots in you, and you have become a human antenna. And it's going to explain it to you. And the zero energy medical paradigm, which, you know, that's Esau. He could give you free energy, but he's not going to do it. So it says, introduction to biodigital interface, the linear progression of data speeds and latency reduction, which, hey, they got all these, what's it called? Centers, the data centers. Yeah. You wondering why your electricity going up, but you using less energy.
Man, my shit went up.
you going the whole night without light. You got candles lit and shit. You wondering how the hell this shit going up.
This shit still $500 a month.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's getting to the point of no return. And now that you're going to war, now they want $200 billion to go to the war. This place is finished. But real quick before I continue on that, Revelation 13, read that, folks. Go back to that.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls us all.
And like Apostle Tahar say, we sound like a broken record. Oh, well. If you don't like it, leave.
Hey, it's the time we in. Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls us all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
And we're going to show you through ChatGPT, through these articles, through these, and show you the infrastructure itself. Because how is the chip going to work? Well, we've been, this is episode 18. We've 17 episodes. We showed you how the infrastructure is being laid out and how it's going to work. What's going to be the bridge? How are you going to be able to use the digital yuan against the digital ruble or the digital dollar? Everything's going to be tied together, and there's a bridge. There's going to be a main bridge and the other smaller bridges, but everything has to be tied to this so that it can work with the system,
Mm-hmm.
the mark of the beast system, and which I got we're gonna read what the chat said, and now I want to ask it another question to tie it all together with Ripple. Go ahead, though.
Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Mm-hmm. Plain and simple. I mean, how many times we got to go over it? So let me go back to this. It says, data speeds, the linear progression of data speeds and latency reduction that define the transition from 4G to 5G is only a small portion of 6G's potential. You don't even know what 6G potential is yet. This is what the military been using. Platinum Tier, Gideon. Mm-hmm. They're using 6G already. Mm-hmm. Because that's all. It's all. Everything you get is already been tested and used by the military. The strict division between biological systems and your biological system, right? Your biological and digital networks will vanish with the event of 6G. Why? Because they want to put it in you. Yeah. And that about winning the 6G race, yep. Right? Neuralink, which will usher in the Internet of Bio-Nano Things, IOBNT, and the Internet of Everything, which we've already went into that.
We went over it.
What's the Internet of, what was it?
The Internet of what, bodies or Internet?
No. We brought it out what Ripple is. Internet of, damn, what was, we got to go back to it. You know what I'm talking about?
Not Internet of bodies.
It was Internet of something.
Oh, not value.
Internet of value. Yeah, Internet of value. And what's the first website that pops up? Ripple. This was from a previous episode, hence why it's purple. We went into it, and this is from 2017. So let's see if they mention the Internet of Value. Oh wait, wait a minute. Let me go back to that real quick, so because that's my name there. Hold on, whose name popped up on there? What does Elon Musk think of Web3? All right. And how is he tied to this? Well, go back to the previous episodes because we already tied it all together. We're just updating it now. If you haven't been paying attention, then go back. It says, in the Internet of Everything, IoE, while 5G brought the Internet of Things, the IoT, and the idea of massive machine-type communications, which pretty much is quantum computing, utilizing the terahertz spectrum, the last frontier of radio frequency. And that's what the chip is. They're literally telling you what the chip is. Because what is RFID? Radio frequency identification. They're literally telling you without telling you. Because let's keep reading though. Which permits wavelengths tiny enough to interact with biological tissues at a microstructural level is the foundation of this revolution in architecture. And again, they didn't say this is MOTB. This is from 2026, early this month. They ain't seen nothing about no MOTB or about no chips. But let's keep reading though. Here's the kicker. This feature tackles energy autonomy, which is what? The BTUs. You are the energy. Exactly. Hence the Matrix. Go back and watch that movie again.
Heavy movie.
Yep.
Yeah. They tell you, all right, the same things what we're going into. That movie tells you what's getting ready to play out, man. Mm-hmm. They showed you what the machines getting the energy from what? The people.
Yeah, and you had to be plugged in. How you gonna be plugged in was about to tell you. Check it out. The biggest obstacle in wearable and implantable technologies for the medical industry. Well, I just showed you of the Verichip. That was a medical industry. Mm-hmm. That was the medical industry gave it the green light in 2004. And people had it already before that in the 90s. Yeah. Well, hell, who knows? Maybe the 80s. At this point, who knows? The longevity and toxicity. Ooh, Revelation 16.
Yeah. Grievous.
And volume of batteries power modern medical gadgets. So let's get that. Revelation 16. Okay. Because toxicity, they just threw that in there and just walk right past it. Please. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Go ahead.
It's I'm trying to see which one.
It's right there.
This is the book of. You already got it. Okay. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 16 and verse 2. And the first went out and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men that had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image.
And what did they just tell you in this article? The longevity, toxicity, and volume of batteries power modern medical agents.
Gadgets.
Aiming to gadgets. What? aiming to function at the cellular level. Nanobots are physically unable to carry enough chemical power storage because the nanobots are fucking so you need a microscope to even see them. That's how small the fucking robots are now. This shit is crazy. I've seen it. The nanobots are physically unable to carry enough chemical power storage for continuous operation. Therefore, the answer is to draw energy from the network itself, which is using the human body as an active component, BTUs, of the communication infrastructure, a conductive energy collector, and a resonant antenna rather than just a passive container for implants. They're telling you, you are a fucking battery, like in the Matrix. They showed you this shit, bro.
Yeah, you finna power the system.
You finna power your own demise. That chip, because the chip is passive. Yeah, until they put it into you. Now it's continuously operating because it's using your body thermal units, right? Your energy. Because you ever touched a piece of metal and you sparked? Yep. Your body has energy. Hell, your heat is energy. So what is this what does it say? Toxicity. Matter of fact, let me look this up. Let's get this. Yeah. Let's see what toxicity is. And then we're not talking about masculine masculine toxicity. It says the quality of being toxic or poisonous, the quality of being very harmful or unpleasant in a persuasive or insidious way. Let's go to the etymology, actually, because this is what we just read in Revelation 16. This is going to cause disease. All right. Here it is, right here. This is going to cause diseases in people. Because remember, why does the doctor leave the room when you get an X-ray? This is the same shit. It's a frequency. As we state of being toxic. That's pretty much what it is. Or pertaining to poisoned. Right? So let's go back to, where is it? Noisome and grievous sore. Let's go. Matter of fact, let's go to the words. And then we'll go to the other translations. Let's go to grievous sore. Or you know what? We'll start at noisome. Let's see what noisome says. Evil, bad nature. Troubles, injurious. That's toxic.
Destructive.
Baneful. All right. And then we'll go back to grievous. Or sore.
You're going a part of that is a wound as well. Oh,
discharge of pus. So that means it's toxic. It's a cancer. A sore and ulcer. Yeah. So there we come on, man.
Yeah, your body trying to
reject it.
Yeah, reject it.
So let's go back to this. And again, talking about implants. Come on, bro.
Right in your face.
The industry is moving away from gadget-based health, smartwatches that require daily charging, and toward infrastructure-based health, where the body and environment work together to fuel an invisible, long-lasting because what's in your hand, it's invisible. You forgot it was there, right? Because it's under the skin. It's subdermal, where the body and environment work together to fuel an invisible, long-lasting monitoring mesh. 6G will serve as a sensor in which everything's going to be tied to 6G. It already is. It just needs to the system just needs to be turned up, so to say, because it's already on. It's just on a low scale at this point because it's already been around. Will serve as a sensor that captures environmental change and automatically proposes changes to improve the lives. See, they're gonna sell it as it's something good for you, right? To improve the lives of both people and machines. Here, AI, the biohacking, the cyborg, merging man and machine. Essentially serving as six sense. Now they're gonna give you an extra sense through AI and this technology. Ain't that a devil? You got 5 senses, right? Which is it goes in the Apocrypha. It mentions them. Oh, yeah. There's 5 operations. Roughly paraphrasing it. You got what? Speech, hearing, taste, sight, and touch. That's 5. Now this nigga want to say he got a 6th one. 666. Count the number of his name, right? Everything is 6. 6 soldiers died. 6 this, 6 that. And there was one dude that just recently said, "Oh, we're gonna have 6 days and 6." But I was like, "What the?" Me and Quan did a video earlier. The dude just threw it in there like it was casual. 6 this, 6 that, 6 this. Yeah. Like nobody picked up on that.
They don't give a damn no more.
And here it is. Now they want to give you a 6 sense. Well, we already have a 6 sense. Hell, we have a 7th sense, right? Through the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, right? And then just the prudence. That's our 6th and 7th sense for psychological well-being. Yeah, they're gonna make you see now. AI is gonna be your psychiatrist, right? Through AI integrating you into this technology, AI is gonna be your psychiatrist. Yeah. Okay.
And they already showing you that with the Chat GBT.
I already got it to admit that it lies.
Yeah.
It told me the other day it did it lies. It said, let's just sit down and say this paper analysis and analyzes the electromagnetic process through which 6G turns the human body into a bio antenna. You nothing more than if you took the jab and you take this the MOTB, you would be nothing more than an antenna. Makes it possible to power tiny medical devices wirelessly through simultaneous wireless information and power transfer. Swift, not swift, swift. You're gonna sweat like get that the blessing of destruction. Sweet. You take Revelation 14. Mm-hmm. If you take this chip, you're gonna be swept all right. And then it says, and ushers in a new era of tactical and holographic telemedicine. Come on, bro. Now they got AI doctors. You can get diagnosed on your phone. You don't see what it said, and this is a lot in this article.
It's a lot.
Yeah, this is. We're just gonna leave it there though, and maybe we'll do another part because look, they telling you
that's the part.
The skin as a 6G antenna. This shit goes in though, but it's a lot. It's a lot, and a lot of this shit, that the terminology they use, most people don't even know. You know, look, 6G and medical nanobots.
Yeah.
Bro,
go back up to the picture.
Right there. Powering the nanobot with swift architecture.
Smart patch.
But yeah, smart patch. Look, but nonetheless, it's something in your body. If you took the jump shot, you already got that shit in your body. So you're gonna be, and they can send that shit to your brain and make you act a certain way. Mm-hmm. So you do take the chip. It says zero energy implants. RF radio frequency energy will be abundant in 6G networks. Come on, bro. Yo, you heard it here first at Great Millstone, bro. RF, what is that? Radio frequency energy will be abundant in the 6G network by adjusting how they reflect these ubiquitous 6G signals. Future pacemakers, diabetes monitors, and neural dust could function without batteries. This removes a significant mobility element in existing implant technology. So check this out. I'm gonna add this into the ChatGPT chat we can have later. But you had some though, real quick.
Oh yeah. You had called Revelation 14.
Oh yeah. The outcome of this, yeah. Because we read you. How look at this zero energy. This is the devil for you, bro. He gonna fix you with little nanobots, bro. This is the devil for you. Hey, but he's trying to be as the Most High. He telling you he can heal you from the inside out with his little technology, right? Contactless monitoring. What else can be contactless? Your payments, nigga. Shit. The fuck. So yeah, let us read the conclusion of the whole matter. An important turning point in medical history has been reached with the combination of 6G technology with humans sociology. 6G turns the human body from biological entity into a bio-digital node. Bro, they're telling you. These niggas are telling you. They're turning you from a biological entity into a bio-digital node. You about to be tokenized. You don't even know it.
You're a part of the system.
Yeah, and there's 2 people watching through.
Damn. I got it on Revelation. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 14. In verse 9. Ooh, yeah. Verse 9. I'll start verse 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand,
which we know is to be the implantable device, right? Implantable, specifically the implantable payment device, right? What we look up. Implantable technology for payment. We'll get to that. Go ahead and finish that.
6G race.
Yeah.
It says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation.
Yeah, thermonuclear destruction, which we see how that's coming now. At this point, if you can't see, you fucked. You're going to end up taking the chip. At this point, if you can't see how the Third World War is coming and how the thermonuclear destruction is coming, then you're going to take the chip. Ain't no better way to get around that. You're just going to get it, bro.
Ain't no missiles coming for you.
Yep.
It says, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Yep, that'll be your judgment.
It says, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name.
Yeah, and we're showing you what that mark's going to be. So it says, again, 6G turns the human body from a biological entity into a biodigital node that can communicate data, the Internet of Bodies. You're going to be in the matrix. You're going to be on the grid. If not, you don't exist. And harvest energy. See, like we were just making, I didn't write this article. I didn't even read it. I just waited.
Yeah,
I saw I was waiting for this. I've been holding it. It's been saved on my phone for weeks now. I didn't read this shit. It's the first time I'm reading it. But we're going to show you we're not making this up. It says it's harvesting energy. Wasn't that what the Matrix was about?
Yeah.
By utilizing terror. Do you know what a terahertz is? The frequency of terahertz? You don't know. That's deadly.
Yeah.
That's worse than the X-ray. And think about it. The doctor leaves the fucking room when you get an X-ray, and a terahertz is above that. That's not a biological frequency you should be dealing with. It says in the helical antenna capabilities of sweat ducts. This is a devil. He's wiser than devil. He's weaponizing your sweat ducts, and you don't even know it.
A new class.
Yeah, a new class of battery-free nanobots and smart edge devices that provide continuous, undetectable, and autonomous patient monitoring are made possible by this capacity, which resolves the energy crisis of implanted medicine. Even though security and thermal safety are still major obstacles, the future of healthcare is... See, that's how they're going to put... Oh, it's for your benefit. It's to make you better. But we just read, pursuant to the scriptures, Revelation 16, it's going to kill you. It's a poison. And they even said it in the article, the toxicity of it. Come on, bro. It's clearly headed towards 6G. Surgeons will be able to touch people across oceans. They already got that. That's just already here. The equipment that treat us within will be powered by it. And if you got the mRNA, you through. And patient monitoring will be ubiquitous and passive as the air we breathe. The networked biosystem, Mark of the Beast system, better said. They should just say network away and put Mark of the Beast biosystem. Era has begun and the rechargeable patient period coming to an end. End of commentary. Etc., etc., etc.
Oh, people even comments.
And again, look what a terahertz is. That shit is deadly. All right. Curious, what's the practical path loss budget for these intra-body communication links, and how do you maintain signal integrity through wearable devices? Okay, yeah. We're not gonna. Whatever. We're moving on to the next one. So let's go to this implantable technologies for payments. This is 4 days ago. Let's see. Was that the latest? Yeah. Sorry about it. Supervision technology, implantable device approved in China, breaking the treatment barrier for cognitive nystagmus, whatever. Trump signed a directive to accelerate 6G deployment to operate implantable technologies. And we just read to you what that is. Winning, right? Winning. We're winning so much. We don't know what to do. That's what he's talking. We're winning. We're winning. Come on, man. Pay attention. So what's going on? Implantable wireless. This is 3 weeks ago. Implantable wireless communication technology. Okay, that's for payment. I said for payment, nigga. Yeah, so microchip implants, a new frontier in human enhancement. Come on, bro.
That's where we going.
So all right, so where?
Great ratings. I have one of these.
So with all this happening, right, with what's going on with Iran, so we started with that to lead up to how the chip is coming. Mm-hmm. See, you want to make the cake and then you put the icing on it.
Imagine
This is going to happen very soon, and this is going to be the catalyst. What this gentleman here is going to say to lead to the mark of the beast. One of the best catalysts when you wake up and find out this, what he's going to say. Let me know if you want to say something. I'll pause it.
All right, Con.
Imagine waking up tomorrow, logging into your bank account, and you have no access. You can't.
Come on.
And how the hell are you going to buy or sell anything if you don't have access to your money? Which eventually, we know, as we've showed you already, is going to be through that implantable device.
You try to use your debit card to go and pay for something, and it gets denied because there's no money. This is something that banks have quietly been preparing for.
Yep.
And some banks are actually telling their customers to keep cash on hand because they're extremely concerned about a potential...
Cash ain't going to save you because this is about to be a cashless society.
Mm-hmm.
Before the video started, we were talking. It might... If you got cash, I'm not saying don't keep cash. Yeah, keep cash, whatever.
Cash, yeah.
That'll help you for a couple days, right? Or whatever, 7 days, whatever. Just speculate. But eventually, that cash is no good. They don't take come money here.
Yeah, because the system getting ready to switch.
Yeah. Why would the store take cash that doesn't exist to them no more? Exactly. They can't use it. Why would they take it? What, you going to take a gold bar to them? Hey, I got a gold chain. Let me get that milk.
It ain't going to matter.
They might kill you and take the gold and keep the milk.
He sure just says, riches profit not in the day of wrath.
That gold and silver shop. Yeah, Zephaniah.
Mm-hmm.
So why not use Esau's system against him, which we're going to show you what's coming at episode 18. If you still want to know what we're talking about, then I don't know why you're even watching us at this point. Yeah,
just to watch.
You're trying to get a good laugh or something. This isn't a comedy skit.
Yeah, shit. It's real life.
Yeah, and when you'll find out, like, when you wake up one day and
you ain't got no
and you go try to get overpriced gas, and that shit say declined, error or whatever, you'll find out. Then you'll be like, damn, I should have listened to them.
Imagine waking up tomorrow.
Because we're not trying to say that this is going to get you salvation. We're just trying to tell you to prepare for what's coming through the spirit and power you have on our side. The Lord showed us this information for a reason. Check the price real quick.
Oh, what? XRP?
Yeah.
All right, God.
A PRX. We're going to start calling it that, PRX. Let's call it backwards.
All right.
We're probably 144, huh?
Yep.
See? Put it on the camera. See? Come on, man.
Only see it on that?
Oh, the zoom it. Yeah, you go. See? Go ahead.
144.
See? Yeah, I'm making this up.
Logging into your...
It won't be there much longer. Just know that.
Bank account, and you have no access.
No access.
You can't log in. You try to use your debit card to go and pay for something, and it gets...
And this is a real scenario that's coming very soon. Maybe in a couple days, maybe a couple weeks. Who knows? But it's coming.
It's denied because there's no money. This is something that banks have quietly been preparing for. And some banks are actually telling their customers to keep cash on hand because they're extremely concerned about a potential cyber attack.
And who's going to be blamed? Iran. Because Iran's already done it before. Yeah. They're doing it now. So, hey, blame the boogeyman.
Against the banking industry. Look at this right here. It says U.S. banks on high alert for cyber attacks as Iran war escalates. We are seeing this war between the U.S. and Iran continue to escalate to new levels. And these are levels that we have never even seen before. Even the Trump administration is extremely concerned about the direction that we're headed, but...
They're all in on it. They want this shit to crash. This is a systematic breakdown of the global economy. This is a how they call it, a controlled demolition of the economy or the financial system. So they're all on the same accord. They want this to happen. They want the price of oil to go through the goddamn roof. so that you at the gas pump wondering where it all went wrong, and then you go to the grocery store and you leave with 2 bananas for $38. And then you go home and think, bro, this place is done. Shit's about to get super bad. You thought COVID was bad. Wait till this shit get really going. This is just the beginning stages of the hype of inflation, which they've already acknowledged it. Inflation is up. They've released the numbers. It's up. Job losses. All right. Inflation, war. Now these niggas want $200 billion to go to war.
They're literally crashing this shit. Like right in
liquidation.
Front of
They brought the right man in for the right job, which is to liquidate, bankrupt the whole nation. And he's doing an excellent job, you know.
And what was he known for? The bankruptcies of his companies. Yeah. So here it is, America as being a corporation. Yeah. He's doing the same thing all over again.
Well, he's the president. Every company has a president. Yeah. Well, there you go.
They're not showing it yet. According to multiple sources, the Trump administration is extremely concerned because they didn't expect Iran to do some of the things that they've already done. And
they did expect it. They knew what was coming. Again, they're all in cahoots, bro. They knew exactly what they was doing and what they were gonna, how and when they were gonna retaliate. You know, this is all a fucking game, and ultimately it's the will of the Lord, right? Get that Proverbs, the heart of the kings, and how's it?
I think it's Proverbs
28, maybe something like that. The heart of the king is in the Most High's hand, something like that. Yeah, Trump's just doing what he got to do, man. Talk that shit, and he's doing an excellent job. I give that nigga a 10-star rating. You know, if he was my Uber driver, I'd give him 100%. You know, rate. He's doing an excellent job, in my opinion.
He's doing his thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go buy a MAGA hat.
Walk around with it.
Somebody want to wear it, shit. Somebody got to rep the nigga shit. Now, but like I said, that's a target on your head now. I didn't vote for this. Even MAGAs might kill you now. Shit, you wearing that hat. Good.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 21.
21, okay.
And verse 1 in the KJV, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. Yep. Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai.
And we know him to be that cruel Lord, the fierce king, pursuing Isaiah 19. Trump doing his thing. He talking his shit.
Keep on talking.
Yeah, and he burning bridges, you know, killing motherfuckers. We don't need nobody, but you should come help. It's but this nigga, he's a madman. He's a clown. Yeah. He just shooting from the hip. He says whatever the fuck comes to his mind. The dementia dawn. Then they asked him what you said about yesterday, and this nigga forgot what you said yesterday.
He just talking.
Yeah,
he's just a talker.
Yeah, he's an actor.
Actor.
Yeah, he's what he's doing. The acting he's doing is what we call it impromptu. He just make it up as he goes. At this point, that nigga just making shit up as he goes. That's why they make him read the teleprompter, and then every now and then he'd be like, start using the hand movements and shit, and be like, okay. And he even said it. He said, "Do I have to read from the teleprompter? Let me not go there." I was like, bro, what the fuck? This is your president? Like, what the hell is going on?
Script.
Yeah, he's going off script. Good.
God. Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will.
Yeah, so the Lord's guiding what these leaders are doing ultimately. And Donald Trump ain't at the top of the food chain. But he's
taking orders from Nathan, what's his name? Benjamin Nathan, not a Jew.
BB not a Jew. Yeah, he Tupac. Then maybe he is, maybe he ain't. Nobody knows. But again, they're taking orders from the elites, the Rothschilds. That's why the Epstein files had to be buried.
Out in order to stop this, the Trump administration may have to come out and do something extremely excessive. But
maybe a tactical nuke, maybe not.
Here's the concern, is that banks are warning their customers to keep cash on hand. Now, I want to read this to you, and then we're going to talk about it. It says right here, cybersecurity has long been a top priority for the financial service industry, which operates critical U.S. infrastructure, including payments, clearing and settlement systems, as well as trading platforms and treasury markets, making it a top target for cyber attacks, according to the industry data. It says, the industry remains vigilant and ready to respond to cyber attacks at all times, and especially when global cybersecurity risks are heightened. Okay. Now, banking industries, or these big banks, are monitoring their systems to ensure that everything's safe. Somebody isn't trying to intrude and hacking into their system and locking everybody out. That would be a complete catastrophe. But there are things that they say you should be doing. I received an email, and in this email, this is one of the things that it said, okay? It said, you need to have several bank accounts. You also need multiple cards. So they were telling me, and this was a fairly big bank. It wasn't like Chase Bank or Wells Fargo, but it's a decent sized bank. And they sent me an email saying, you need to ensure that you have some money in other accounts, in other banks. Not every.
We're telling you, this is what's coming. If you don't have money in other locations, you're going to be cooked very soon. And again, we know that that's not going to deliver us. But it wouldn't be, it's very wise to be prudent.
Yeah.
You know? Because when we get the spiritual powers, it won't fucking matter. When the chip is made mandatory, it won't matter the monetary system at that point. But when this happens, the chip ain't going to be made mandatory that day.
Showing it's going to be a transition. Yeah. You know, while it's a transition, you want to be able to be having your cards set up, man, while the transition is happening. Because the scriptures talk about in 2 Ezra 16 how the world is getting ready to mourn. You know, all banks, systems, things are getting ready to crash, which is going to make a whole liquidity crisis.
Yeah, exactly. That perfect word, the liquidity crisis. And we already know what's going to cover that, which we're going to get into here in a second. And again, a prudent man foresees evil and hides himself. So why not hide yourself where the banks are hiding them? You know, where are they going? Follow the money, right? Ain't that a common saying? Well, follow the money. Do your research. Don't take us for granted. Or don't take us for our word. Do your own fucking research. Yeah. We've done it already. We know what's coming. Because first and foremost, we know what the scriptures say. And we know there has to be a transition to get to. They're not just going to, tomorrow, the mark of the beast going to, how the fuck are they going to do that? The motherfuckers still using dollar bills, pennies and dimes. Next week, the chip ain't coming, bro. So, and the Lord said we're going to have abundance. Right? And obviously, when we have spiritual powers, we can create the abundance out of thin air. You know, we're just being prudent and seeing where the system is going. You know, and we get that precept. Use the world not. I think it's the AMP or something like that. Okay. We're seeing this opportunity so that the body can be good. You know, the church can be taken care of while people trying to figure out how the fuck they gonna get a job and this and that, trying to figure out how they gonna put food on the table. The Lord's gonna have us good, as He's already said. Okay, we ain't made this up. We just reporting we're just giving you the warning from the Lord.
I got it. This is the book. Go ahead. It's the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 31. I'll read the KJV and then go to the AMP. But it says, "And they that use this world as not abusing it."
Yeah, we're just using it because we're here. We got to use it. How the fuck you pay your bills?
Yeah, the system's still going on right now. You know, it ain't just like, don't be simple. Just, okay, it's getting ready to be a transition, so I'm just going to forget everything. Nah, man, you still got to be prudent. You still got to be able to see all these things that's coming to pass, man. We tell you that the chip is here. We tell you that we're seeing like the events that's happening with World War III, with Israel, USA, okay, and
Iran,
and Iran, okay, it's gonna,
which is Russia and China.
Yeah, it's gonna bring all these different nations. So then also it's gonna bring also different catastrophes, including with the economic, financially, you know. So hey,
it's crumbling as we speak, man. This shit is crumbling.
Yeah, and the banks are telling you to get cash. Yeah, like what the fuck? Like they telling you to get cash,
and they never want you to get cash. Yeah,
they won't even get the cash.
Exactly. That's why when the bank runs happen, let's see what the markets.
Man, that's
everything red today.
Bro. Yeah, everything tanked.
Oh, yours.
Yeah, but how is the dollar going up?
But so is the 10-year bonds going up. So that's not a good sign. Go ahead, though.
by going back in 1 Corinthians 7:31 in the AMP now, it reads, it says, and those who use the world taking advantage of its opportunities.
Yeah, we're just taking advantage of opportunity the Lord showed us before it's revealed to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
And if we just show you the numbers, but check it again. I guarantee it's probably still at 144. If it's still there, bro, come on.
Yep, same thing.
Put it on the camera again. See? Come on, bro. This is a sign from the Lord, bro.
Yeah.
Of all the crypto and all the prices it could be at, why 144? For the last couple of days, it's been floating right there.
Yeah.
And the Clarity Act's about to be matter of fact. Go finish that.
Oh, wait, con. But going back, 1 Corinthians 7:31, and those who use the world taking advantage of its opportunities, as though they did not make full use of it, for the outward form of this world, its present social and material nature is passing away.
2 hours ago, breaking. Clarity Act advances as Senate and White House reach deals on stablecoin yields.
Whoo! Come on.
And it's at 144. Brother, that's my witness. What I said the other day. What if the Clarity Act gets passed at 144?
Come on.
We crazy. 2 hours ago.
Yeah, that Clarity Act getting ready to be passed.
Yeah, it's over. And nobody knows this.
Because
this is not on CNN. This is not on Fox. Nobody knows this unless you actually look into it.
Exactly.
It's not gonna pop up on your feed. It ain't, the algorithm ain't gonna give it to you. I had to Google this, right? I mean, at this point, the algorithm is probably tuned to it for us.
Yeah.
But this, you think a motherfucker know what the Clarity Act is? Now I'm talking about and they probably gonna. I'm just speculating. They're probably going to pass this right along with the Save America Act and just have it right in the background. Oh, Save America Act. And then, oh, yeah, the Clarity Act, too.
Yeah. They could converge it together, merge it.
Yeah, all one bill. Mm-hmm. The big, beautiful bill. Right? Hey, look. Come on, bro. The proof is in the pudding, man. That's all we got to say. That was it on that, though?
Yeah.
So this nigga got a couple minutes more to talk, and then we got some more.
You have some money in other accounts.
Because again, this is prophecy.
Yeah.
Prophecy is moving. This whole war is leading to the end of this modern fiat currency, bro. Mm-hmm. It's over. If you have no crypto whatsoever, you're fucked. Yeah. Wait till this shit resets. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you're fucked. Yeah,
you're fucked.
Yeah, you'll see. Like what he said, you're gonna wake up one day, mm-hmm. and your bank's gonna say, I don't know. Damn. You're gonna go swipe the card and it's gonna say unauthorized or whatever.
Decline.
It might not. Yeah, decline. It might not. It's not gonna say insufficient funds. Mm. It's just gonna say unauthorized or decline because the bank is out. And then you're gonna call the bank and it's gonna be AI and you're gonna be on hold for 3 hours.
Or you may try to log into your mobile app, but it's
unaccessible. Off. Yep.
It's the times we coming into. Overnight, it can happen this weekend.
They got a card. You're through.
Yeah, it can happen this weekend. Yeah. Look what happened today with the stock market. All those liquidations.
That's what that was. That was $1 trillion liquidated today. $1 trillion was liquidated today.
These people taking
anybody that was in a long.
Mm-hmm. You lost.
Yeah,
you should have got out last night.
Yeah, you lost, bro, big time.
Yeah,
but hey, you listen to Trump. Very good. We're doing very good. Winning. Yeah, we know what winning he talking about. The last nigga that said winning and kept saying winning was Charlie Sheen, and he ended up being a crackhead. So why you listening to this nigga saying winning? Mm. Remember Charlie Sheen when he was bugging out? Winning. And now Trump saying the same shit. Nobody's linking Charlie Sheen to this nigga somehow. True.
Other banks. Not everything in one bank. Money in other accounts. They sent me an email saying, you need to ensure that you have some money in other accounts, in other banks. Not everything in one bank. And I've been saying this for some time. You need to have money in a big bank like Chase or Bank of America or Wells Fargo. You need to have some money in a local regional bank.
Which those are legacy banks. They're done. They're cooked.
Yeah, those.
They're about to cut the middleman off.
Yes.
Because that's what they are, the middlemen between you and the CBDC or the central banks. And now it's about to be all digital, tokenized. But the only way they're going to be able to survive, which we just brought the article out, is by making their own stable coins. That's the only way these banks are going to be able to stay afloat, if they make their own stable coins.
Right.
Which is going to be under the SEC.
Bank would be a good idea. Have money in a credit union, which is another good idea. And also have money in some type of online account, like SoFi or something like that, right? And so
yeah, or the exchanges, the digital market, man.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. Or DeFi, really. It should have said decentralized financial system.
that's what I've been saying for the past several years.
Which again, we're not saying that's going to save you. Don't get it twisted. We're just saying how you can use the world and not abuse it.
Wow,
Take like the brother just read. You take read that again, Babu Shah. This is an opportunity, and nobody's telling. No, Fox News ain't gonna tell you this. Facebook ain't gonna tell you this. No one's gonna tell you this, right? Well, wait, 46 minutes in there. Who's actually listening to us? One person, two people, maybe 3, 5. Who knows? This is really for us. Whoever listens.
Yeah. The believers.
Yeah. This ain't for nobody else. We not doing. We think we making money off of telling people this information, like these scammers do. These fucking grifters making merchandise off of their channels. So you got to sign up here and sign up there. This nigga got 629,000 viewers or subscribers. How many? 7,000 views on this video. And we ain't gonna get 2,000 views on this video.
Yeah.
It's gonna be what, 38? Maybe 40, 10,
maybe 5.
Maybe. Who cares though? We're just telling you, we getting the blood off our hands and telling you what the Lord told us. Shit, through the Spirit. The Lord showed us this through the Spirit, man. We believe that. Get the number again, huh? See what the price is again. You think we making this shit up? This is gonna be the third time. We said 144. Come on, bro. Now you know it ain't. We ain't making this up. Come on, man. You know the markets are volatile, and this shit stay at 144 as we've been doing this. That's proof in the pudding right there. Shit. If you believe, you believe. If not, hey, shit.
And it say what, 14%? Let me see. Can you see it?
A point. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. 144. Yeah. 0.14. Come on, man.
And again, we're not saying this is gonna save you, but will be able to get you if you know how to use it. Because that's another thing, but we don't give all the information out like that.
Just take heed to the signs.
Yeah, just take heed to the Spirit and hey, just know that the church is gonna be good through the Spirit. We know it's gonna be good, and we've seen it clearly.
Yeah.
Before the spiritual powers come, we know the Lord is gonna take care of us even before we start flying, blasting off, man. Yeah. Go ahead though.
Yeah, because you gotta look at what's happening right now with the tensions with with over there in the Middle East.
Yeah.
And with the oil or with the prices, everything's getting ready to skyrocket. Yeah. Food, water, rent, shelter, everything. Everything's getting ready to be affected. So therefore, the Lord's going to have a way for us to be able to survive in the midst of seeing everything around us fall.
Yeah, jobs, people, brothers losing jobs.
Yeah.
How the hell are we going to take care of it? Well, the Lord got us.
He got us.
Yeah. Remember, the Lord saved all of Israel with one man, Joseph, during the time of the famine, right? So imagine a bunch of us.
It'll be good.
It only takes one man to save,
Yeah.
Look what your house like then, in the grand scheme of things. But going back to Joseph, he knew what he was doing for that reason. That's why he broke down and said, man, the Lord made y'all sell me so that I could be in this position in the first place to save y'all. Y'all sold me, but I said it was so I could save y'all. Go ahead.
So going back into the book of 1 Corinthians 7:31, and those who use the world taking advantage of its opportunities.
Yeah, that's all we're doing. We're just taking advantage of the opportunities that the Lord's presented and showed us, gave us the foresight, the prudence to see this shit and actually investigate it and research it. Because that's what the apostles told us.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't we apply that to what the Esau's doing? To know what he's doing? We know it better than him because we know where it's leading. You know, we know exactly where it's leading, so why not grab onto that coattail, so to say?
That's it.
Because we're not billionaires, we're not millionaires. We ain't got money to invest like that, man.
Yeah, no.
We got $100, $200, maybe $1,000
We trying to make
over
it
time and shit. Yeah, but we see where this is going, and collectively, we come together and we make all things common, as the scripture say, because we have love for one another, as the Lord said we would have, and that's going to be the key identifier of who the disciples are.
That's right.
That was it on that.
Yeah, let me just finish it off.
Okay.
As it says, and those who use the world taking advantage of its opportunities, as though they did not make full use of it.
Yeah, we're not trying to be Bill Gates.
Hell no.
We just trying to take care of the body. That's why we bringing this information out, because we know through the Spirit, brothers that do take advantage of this opportunity are going to spread the love, and brothers are going to be good, because a lot of people are about to lose jobs, and we see how the Lord is working. We see it. We've done the research. We know where this is headed. You don't have to believe it. You don't even have to do the research. But if you do, you can't deny what we're saying, because we know what it is. Hell, matter of fact, Ripple just got integrated into Brazil, which is what? Part of the BRICS, which we'll bring that up later. Go ahead.
Console finishing up. It says, for the outward form of this world, its present social and material nature is passing away.
Yeah, this place is cooked. We don't give a fuck about this place.
Fuck this place.
Whether it takes off or not, we still gonna be good. But we see what the Lord is doing. We see it.
Yeah, because it ain't no point of you trying to save the damn dollars, man. At least put it to something to where the system is going.
All right, like he's gonna say, put your money in the safe and shit.
Yeah, that's
the
not
fuck
gonna
you
work.
gonna do? Again, like maybe 3 days, a couple of days, they're gonna accept cash, and then what?
It's just gonna be fucking chaos though out here though.
Yeah, exactly.
Gonna be able to...
And then if a nigga know you got cash, they're gonna try to take it.
That's it.
How's this nigga paying? Oh, because you got cash, and this nigga gonna kill you.
Yeah. How he getting food, bringing it back to his house?
Yeah.
People gonna be watching each other. You know, they
Love
saying
many wax gold.
Yeah. Oh, like I said earlier with him, he was saying how people ciphering gas right now.
Yep.
Man, this shit's gonna get ready to amp up even much more, man.
Yeah. That happened in the 70s, 73, something like that. It happened in the 70s because my grandpa owned a gas station in Puerto Rico, and he said he had to beat niggas off because it was a gas shortage. He had to beat niggas. Niggas was getting violent, and this was in the 70s.
Imagine now.
Yeah, and that was during Vietnam. Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, hey, this is worse than Vietnam, bro. Shit, but the video I sent earlier, Australia's fucked. Gas stations running out of gas. This place is, the whole world is fucked. You know.
Hey, the scripture says the world shall mourn.
Yep.
That's it, though. That's it.
Yeah. Let me finish this video. There's a couple, maybe like 1 minute left on this one because I don't want to play the whole shit. Cause you talking about storing up cash and shit.
Yeah.
And now banks are saying, do the exact thing. So that was the first thing they said. They also said, we've seen outages before. Bank of America and Chase had outages as well, and it creates issues. So have some cash on hand. But I wanted to take that one step further. This right here, well, it's 10. This is it used to be 1,000. Although I actually don't use real money in videos. You can see right here, people were wondering, it says right there, for motion picture use only. Okay? I don't keep a lot of cash around. I don't keep cash in my office, for one.
Why?
Okay? But
Why?
there's a reason why I'm bringing that to your attention.
He don't got it.
Where are you putting
he
the
knows
cash?
that.
According to this,
He don't keep cash there because he knows niggas will pull up. So that's pretty much it on that. It's no benefit of keeping cash on hand unless those few days go by. Yeah, because you will be able to, because the stores, that's going to be the only way for, let's say the banks go down. Or even the payment systems go down, like the machines don't work, whatever. Then the only option you do got is cash, because the people are idiots. They don't know what's about to happen, so they'll be willing. The stores will be willing to take it. Just speculate. They'll be willing to take it. But when that system comes back online and your bank ain't back online, what the fuck are you gonna do with the cash? Meanwhile, we got the crypto, which is money. People don't know where this is headed, bro. So let's keep going though. Matter of fact, before I get to the chat, let me bring up these videos here I got pulled up on X.com or Twitter. So it says this is this is 2 days ago maybe. What's today? The 20th. Yeah, this is on the 18th. MasterCard bets on XRP 500, which if you don't know what XRP is at this point, you need to go back to episode 1. 500 billion. MasterCard just bought an XRP in crypto company for 1.8 billion to integrate digital assets into its network. Wall Street is stepping in big, and the system is evolving fast. XRP is right at the center of it. Yeah. And so check this out. They're gonna explain. If you don't know what's going on, you need to. And they're not. Who the fuck watches business channels, right? They're focused on all kind of bullshit, you know, TikTok but nobody's actually. And her name is Miss Fu. I claim her for REI. Shalom, Mike.
Shalom, Mike.
Example of a traditional Wall Street player investing in digital assets. MasterCard.
And what is MasterCard? The companies with your card, your debit card, your credit card, MasterCard and Visa, right? And Visa's already into it too.
Will acquire the stablecoin infrastructure startup BVNK. Another example of a
So
traditional.
MasterCard is getting a stablecoin, and that's what we've been saying. We're trying to tell you.
They're all going to start transitioning.
And guess what? The stablecoins are going to be traded on.
Traditional Wall Street player investing in digital assets. MasterCard will acquire the stablecoin infrastructure startup BVNK for up to $1.8 billion. Bloomberg consumer finance reporter Paige Smith has been covering the story, and she joins us alongside Bloomberg Intelligence senior fintech and payments analyst Dick Shigera. Paige, let me start with you. There's a lot that we know from this deal, but there's also a lot that we don't know. So give us the basics here.
So I would say the basics is, once again, as you mentioned, it's an interesting move for this sort of more traditional financial player to move into the digital asset space, and in particular as it pertains to stablecoin technology. You know, you think,
and that's what the whole Clarity Act's about, the stablecoins. And going back to the Genesis Act, July, I think, June or August. It was in the summer of 2025, which was about stablecoins as well.
Or the Genius Act.
The Genius Act. All right. So now it's the Clarity Act. So they which really is the green light.
Yeah.
But the Genius Act was passed last year. So that's what they're talking about. Stable coins, which again, remember Trump said, "Nah, we don't need no CBDCs." Maybe now they're flirting with it, but stable coins, like we did in episode 16, something like that. Yeah. We went into what stable coins and CBDCs. They're pretty much the same shit. It's the same shit.
Just worded different.
It's just worded different, bro. It's the same shit. And now they're telling you. Now they're talking about this on which who the fuck watches Burn Blue or Bloomberg? Bloom. Nobody watches this shit. Come on, Paige Smith. Who the fuck knows who Paige Smith is?
Asset space, and in particular as it pertains to financial player to move into the digital asset space, and in particular as it pertains to stablecoin technology. You know, you think of Visa.
And again, Ripple has their own stablecoin, RLUSD, which is, I think it hit like some kind of, bro, this shit's get, do your research, shit.
MasterCard, these very traditional payment rails is kind of sticking to their lane, if you will, but really that's not the case anymore. They're very much trying to kind of position themselves to take advantage of these different forms of payments, whether they're stablecoin technology, whether it's stablecoin, whether it's digital assets across the board. That's what they're trying to do here.
So the MasterCard, Visa, they're going to this blockchain networks. They're starting to deal with stablecoins. So where the fuck, why you got your money in the bank? In USD, because that's what it is. When you got your money in the bank, it's USD. Yeah. You need to at least get USDC.
Yeah.
Because that'll be outside of the bank. That'll be on some kind of exchange. But USDC is at least is a stable coin. Or you can get RLUSD. There's plenty of stable coins. Or you can get digital assets such as different cryptos that have just, matter of fact, hold on. See, we're not making this shit up. Hold on. They just gave the green light for this shit, man. This is coming. The Clarity Act's coming. Look, here it is. Look.
Pleased to announce that the SEC. So
this just came out the 17th, 3 days ago. You need to get your money into this. Because this is the SEC. This is who Ripple was going under a lawsuit.
Yeah.
They sued the SEC, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. They sued Ripple for what 4 or 5 years, something like that.
A long trial.
And now they gave him the green light. I'll just read the caption. It says,
So today,
XRP H bar, which is was it Hadella, some shit like that.
Hedera.
XLM, which is Solana, QNT, which is Quant. I'm not sure about ZP and XRP again, XPR, XDC. Yeah, whatever. But these are now it's official. They're no longer securities. Now they're under the CFTC, which are going to tell you that they're commodities now,
exactly.
right? And XRP is set to win.
So today, I'm pleased to announce that the SEC's persistent
And this is the chairman, Paul Atkins.
failure to provide clarity on this question is over. As we speak, the commission
That's why the Clarity Act is about to be passed, because now the SEC finally said, fuck it.
Got the green light.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, whatever, fuck it. Yeah, those are commodities. They're not securities. And that's what Ripple, really it was Ripple that fought for this shit.
is implementing a token taxonomy and investment contract.
And what is Ripple? How does Ripple operate? That's integrating worldwide. Ripple is integrating worldwide, right? Using what? The XRP ledger. And what is the chain, or what is the coin on the XRP ledger? It's XRP. It's not fucking rocket. It's really not rocket science,
like
man.
straightforward.
And now they're integrated into BRICS now. In Asia, the SBI, the bank of the BIS, the Bank of International Settlements in Europe, in the Middle East, in Canada, in South America, everywhere.
It's around the world.
And now the Clarity Act is about to come, bro. This shit, Jesus Christ. If you can't see it, you can't see it, bro. Jesus. Jesus Christ. But listen to what this devil's saying. Because they're telling you what they're about to do.
So today, I'm pleased to announce that the SEC's persistent failure to
And again, why are we bringing this out? Because it's leading to the mark of the beast.
That's right, bro.
That's the ultimate game of these devils. Blockchain Summit. This is literally happening this week. The Blockchain Summit. And niggas talking about stacking cash in the mattress? You niggas don't know what's going on, bro. Blockchain Summit 2026. The chairman, Paul Atkins, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, just telling you, just listen. But you talking about storing up cash.
Today, I'm pleased to announce that the SEC's persistent failure to
And through the spirit, they might say, hey, come bring in your dollar bills and we'll give you some kind of digital stable coin.
Yeah.
They'll give you the stable coin or the CBDC, whatever they call it, whatever name they put on it. Look, you could put maple syrup on a piece of shit. It's still a piece of shit, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A turd is a turd, whether you put maple syrup or you know, what's the cheap shit? Not maple syrup.
Shit.
It's the cheap shit. Not maple syrup, but it's like syrup, some kind of syrup.
Okay, shit.
Yeah, the fucking fake syrup.
Shit.
It's still a piece of shit at the end of the day, though. You can dress it up. You can put a bow tie on the goddamn turd. It's still a tough fucking turd.
provide clarity on this question is
Sorry, from the beginning again.
So today, I'm pleased to announce that the SEC's persistent failure to provide clarity on this question is over. As we speak, the Commission is implementing a token taxonomy and investment contract interpretation, and you should find that in your inbox or if you look
Yeah, he's going into the Clarity Act.
on the website when you get home. Our interpretation, which is grounded in existing law and informed by extensive public input, establishes four
You hear that? The extensive public input.
asset categories that are not deemed to be securities. So digital commodities,
Digital commodities. If you don't own a digital commodity here in the coming weeks, you're going to be broke. You ain't going to have nothing to your name. And that's, hey, if you believe in the Lord, cool. The Lord still got you. But we just telling you where this is headed. We're literally showing you what Esau's saying. So you can't say that we making this shit up. The devil's on the stage on the blockchain summit. We didn't make this shit up. We just telling you what Esau's doing. So why, like Brother Red, it's an opportunity. And again, we know Esau could take whatever he wants from you. Hell, he could kill you tonight. But don't make that an excuse to be a fucking not prudent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Shit.
Digital tool securities. So digital commodities, digital collectibles.
Yeah, you got digital commodities, which is going to be chiefly XRP and others, Solana, Ethereum, cryptos that actually have utility. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then he said digital, what did he say? Digital...
to be securities. So digital commodities, digital collectibles.
Digital collectibles. Mm-hmm. Art, paintings, cars. Yeah. Right? And we'll check it out.
Digital
tools, AI agents, and so on and so forth, and other things that people don't even know exist.
Yeah. And also, too, this was like a couple years ago. This is what started to get the people kind of groomed up with it, going into those NFTs, mm-hmm. you know, with the art.
Yeah, which means what? Non-fungible tokens.
Tokens, yeah.
Which a lot of people lost money on that shit. Because they were idiots. They didn't actually understand what that meant.
Exactly.
The hell with NFTs. I wouldn't tell you to buy any NFT.
Hell no.
Because everything's about to be tokenized and it ain't going to be an NFT. Because watch.
And payment stable coins under the Genius Act.
There you go. The Genius. See? We're not making this up. But yeah, the art and shit, that's everything's going to be tokenized. Everything. A painting, a Van Gogh painting, tokenized. Gold, tokenized. Everything's about to be tokenized. You're going to be tokenized. Yeah. Right?
With these categories in place, the interpretation then clarifies that only one crypto asset class remains subject to securities laws, namely digital securities, which are traditional securities that are tokenized.
See? Digital securities. But if you go into the files, the XRP and others, right, which it just added, because Bitcoin and Ethereum, they weren't considered securities. They were commodities. Now others are joining board, because that's what made Bitcoin stand out, which has no utility whatsoever. It's just a store of value. Mm-hmm. That shit is over. You know, even this nigga Terrence Howard went on the PBD podcast and said, yeah, Bitcoin, blah, 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 is done. Yeah, you'll see.
Distinction returns the SEC.
But that's the point. They said that it's not a security, XRP and others. They're not securities. They're actual commodities, digital commodities. Like gold is a commodity. And you can physically hold it, but guess what? It's about to be tokenized. They're not finna move gold no more. It's all about to be tokenized. People don't understand what that even means. Like, you don't understand what's coming. Yeah, the governments will not be sending gold nowhere. They're gonna just tokenize it, and then they can share it or even fractionize it. Yeah. Right? They can sell 0.0001% of an ounce of gold easily, and still hold it. Now, if you want to cash out, then they'll send you that percentage of the gold. But everything's about to be fractionalized and tokenized. Well, it begins with tokenization, but they can fractionize it to decimals, 0.0001, like crypto has been doing.
Yeah, that's why they started off with the Bitcoin. You know, at first you had one Bitcoin,
which we went into who created that shit a couple episodes again.
Exactly. Ago. But it's showing you, all right. They started off with the Bitcoin, and now it transferred to all these other different cryptocurrencies that you see that's happening right now. Yeah. So that's big already in the works. Oh, the meme coins.
Right, the meme coins be plus 30% today. Like, what the fuck? Those are going to go to zero soon because they have no fucking utility. They're scared. Those are rug pulls, just like the Trump coin. Yeah. They don't exist. They don't. I'm not saying they don't exist. They don't serve no purpose. They have no utility. You know what I'm saying?
It's just to make some money off of
short term. It's a scam. But there's a crypto that have a legit ledger, a legit blockchain that serves, and XRP is ahead of it because 1,500 transactions a second. That's crazy. Instantly, 3 to 5 seconds. Come on, bro. Nobody's touching that right now. Nobody. Not now nor ever. Shit. Because this is it. It's not like they're gonna in 10 years they're gonna make it. Nah, this is it. That's why we had the foresight to see, like, hey, do your research.
Yeah, because Esau ain't got that much time.
Nah, he got maybe months. Shit, that nigga through.
So this got to be it, the XRP that they're gonna use.
And we've done the research as we've brought out in the fucking double-digit episodes. At this point, we show you who's backing this shit. Yeah. We show you who's behind it. And it's the same niggas that was in the White House. Peter Thiel, Elon Musk. These niggas is behind this shit. And you can't connect the dots because you retarded. Nigga, you got cross eyes and you can't see the dots and something's wrong with you.
Tokenized. This securities, which are traditional securities that are tokenized. This distinction returns the SEC to its core mission and statutory authority of protecting investors involved in securities transactions. We're not the Securities and Everything Commission anymore. Exactly. So,
but he had the blockchain summit saying that. He pretty much saying, yeah, we out of here. That's pretty much what that's pretty much what he was saying. We out of here. Because these aren't securities no more. Now they're commodities. Yeah. Certain ones, not everything, obviously. This is another one. This is a senator. This is a good one. This is Senator Loomis says, we are going to pass the Clarity Act in April. So we'll see what happens with that. But just listen to what she says, though.
Arduous, a patience building process, but we're going to mark it up in April. We're going to mark it up after. So
around, she about to say. So very soon, because Easter, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Because the Passover coming up in 2 weeks. It would make sense they pass this shit during the Passover, bro.
Yeah.
Because remember, the Passover, it starts on that day, the first. But there's a whole week of the Passover. Yeah. So, hey, that's when Easter going to be. What day is Easter in this year? Oh, matter of fact, Slocky, I got it right here, Slocky.
Okay, Con.
Got it right here. Let's see. Easter is 4 days after the Passover. So there you go, bro. Oh yeah, Easter's on the 5th. Our Passover's on the 1st.
Okay, shit.
So there you go. There you go.
Say after Easter.
So come on, man. Come on now. Pay attention. Be circumspect. Be prudent.
Get with the times.
Arduous. A patience building process, but we're
and
going
look, this is the same blockchain summit. This is the same summit they saying this shit at.
Arduous, a patience building process, but we're going to mark it up in April. We're going to mark it up after the Easter recess. We've accomplished so much since Labor Day.
So that's 2 weeks from now.
By being patient, by working with the different stakeholders and the people who have to vote on this. So I just want to assure you, we really are going to get it out of the banking committee.
And she's mentioned the banking committee because they were the ones to push it back. And Trump said, fuck that. Nah, he went against them. Yeah. We got to get this shit going. We got to be the crypto capital of the world.
Have to vote on this. So I just want to assure you, we really are going to get it out of the bank.
And this shit most likely is going to pass unanimously.
It has to.
Democrats, Republicans, they're going to be with it. Yeah. At this point, they have no choice.
Committee in April, and then we'll begin to match it up with the product that came out of the Ag Committee, which is the commodities portion of the bill.
See, the commodities. What did the last dude just say? The commodities, which is what these cryptos that have utility, really is what they're saying. But of course, they're going to keep pushing Bitcoin and Ethereum because they don't want you to know about XRP. That Ripple is going around the whole fucking planet, integrating with, which I'll pull that shit up next after the next video, bro.
Most people don't.
If you don't know what Ripple is, you have no idea what the fuck is going on, bro. And a perfect name is because it's going to be a ripple effect, right? When you throw a rock into the water, it creates a what? A ripple effect. And you about to see the ripple effect thanks to the war in Iran.
Match it up with the product that came out of the Ag Committee, which is the commodities portion of the bill. We're also going to have to deal with an ethics issue that the banking committee does not have jurisdiction over, and it has to do with elected officials' involvement with digital assets. But once we put those pieces together, I think we'll be able to get some time on the floor. Thankfully, Senator Thune has been very generous with, I think we'll be able to get some time on the floor. Thankfully, Senator Thune has been very generous with giving us enough lead time, enough rope to try to corral all of the different parties and get a good bill on the floor that will have bipartisan support. That we can get more than 60
bipartisan. It's going to be bipartisan, bro.
On the floor that will have bipartisan support that we can get more than 60 votes on. What a amazing experience.
They moving
Amazing.
pieces, bro. They moving
What an amazing experience. Very good. All right, so last video here, and then we'll shut it down. As well, yeah. We're not only hour. Oh, here goes the CEO,
digital app.
the CEO of Ripple. This was 3 days ago as well, and he was on CNN saying this shit. It says breaking XRP is reportedly being considered to replace the entire U.S. SWIFT system. This would open XRP to massive 1.5 quadrillion, not trillions, quadrillion. You know how much trillions it takes to make a quadrillion? 999 trillion plus one.
Yes.
That's a lot of fucking money. But for what it's going to be used for, again, if you don't know what Ripple is, look into it. They buying up a lot of shit. They got treasuries they're buying up. Yeah. These niggas, they moving, bro. As a matter of fact, so like, before I play this video, let me just show you what they did today. Let's see what they did today. Let's go to this. Let's see. This is just the ETF market. All right, they did. It was just 12 million. Yeah, just 12 million. You know what I'm saying?
It was small 12.
Yeah, but let's see what total. What did they have though? They got like 1.4. Oh, it's still 144. It's still 144. Come on, bro. Call that up or something. Now they're at 1.2 billion in ETFs, and this is just ETFs.
7 of them.
That's just ETFs. Come on, bro. They why you think the price is low? This shit is trash. All right,
man, this shit's gonna skyrocket.
And like what we've been saying, this is the backbone of the MOTB system. Yeah. This is what's gonna allow global commerce to continue. This is gonna allow the worlds to trade oil in the yuan, in the ruby, the ruble, the petrol or the dollar. The digital dollar, because everything's about to go. Every country's about to go digital, and it's still at 144. Come on, bro, you can't make this up. All right, let's see. This is breaking news, not breaking news, but Evernorth 1 billion XRP play could be the blueprint for corporate adoption. This ain't on the mainstream media. XRP climbs from 2021 lows as SEC. Right? We just showed you the nigga that said about the chairman, right? Of the SEC. We just heard what he said. Lows as SEC commodity report lifts sentiment. Evernorth 1 billion XRP treasury plan. XRP. Let's go to latest. Okay. You know, we're not trying to tell you no prices, nothing like that, but it's happening. This is what they have chosen. All and look at it again. We said it in previous episodes. It's a 666. It's literally 666, the Ripple symbol, and the XRP symbol. Which remember when we was on the highway in New York, I sent y'all that video, and the dude had it on the car. The XRP.
Oh yeah,
bro, yeah. Come on, XRP is the symbol is a bridge, because that's what it was created for, to be a bridge to move different currencies. It literally can convert it instantly. And then Ripple, the company that's pushing that, has a 666 symbol, if you can perceive it or not.
Because XRP has its own market. Like when you look at like Forex, basically, how you're betting against the market, but this is showing you that it's going to be exchanging it. It's its own market by itself. It's quadrillions is going to definitely pour into it.
Yeah, right. It's a bridge. Because what? It's decentralized. And people can trust it. Russia can trust it. China can trust it. India, America, everybody can trust it because it's decentralized and it's set up for this. It was literally created for this. It was created, if you want to believe it or not, by the CIA and Mossad. But they created this shit, and you thinking that the American dollar is done. No. Where was Ripple created? or was XRP created? So, but nonetheless, listen to what this is the CEO, Brad Garlington, or Brad Garlinghouse.
XRP is like a Bitcoin. It's a digital asset. It's today the third most valuable digital asset. And what we do is we take a transaction between banks, and instead of having a
And this is the solution they need for the problem that's currently having. It's already begun, but it's about to get even worse. So they need something because Iran say, oh, you can only buy the oil if you use the yuan. That can't last much longer. You need a bridge, and guess what? Ripple is already integrated into the Middle East. We've already shown that. I don't know how many episodes we got to do to show this shit. There, and now the latest one was in Brazil. Matter of fact, so like, and which is part of what the BRICS, like we said earlier, right? Oh no, wrong one slot. You know what? I just go to Google. I'll just type in Ripple, Brazil. Go to by date. How Brazil became ground zero and TradFi traditional financial stablecoin takeover amid Ripple, Visa, and Stripe. So we went to MasterCard, but Visa and Stripe is behind this shit too. XRP price what? Okay, yeah. We're not trying to push them prices and shit, man. Come on, bro. See, okay, Ripple expands in Brazil. In that part of the BRICS.
Yeah.
So you think China, Russia not going to use this shit? Ripple, which they're already integrated into, if you know. Ripple expands in Brazil as XRP strengthens in South America. They're there. They're already integrated into it. So let's see what the CEO of Ripple got to say that just integrated to Brazil.
bank do is today the third most valuable digital asset. And what we do is we take a transaction between banks, and instead of having a bank pre-fund an account at the other bank, which is
that's what they call Vostro accounts, where you got a pre-funded accounts. That's an old that's going back to the 70s. That system is over. Ripple is, which Ripple is the company, but what are they using? They already set the system up, bro. If you don't know, you don't know, but just know.
Banks. And instead of having a bank pre-fund an account at the other bank, which is how correspondent banking works today, the Bank of Brad in
Swift, through. Action you shall receive. Shit.
dollars would pre-fund the bank. Correspondent banking works today. The Bank of Brad in dollars would pre-fund the Bank of Julia, perhaps in pounds, and then I would debit and credit that. But that means I have to pre-fund and have dormant capital sitting at that other bank.
Right.
Yeah.
What we allow
Vostro accounts.
banks to do.
Well, you know what? Just in case somebody think, what this nigga talking about? All right, shit. It's a quick Google search. Vostro. Vostro accounts are paired cross-border accounts, which is what Ripple or XRP is for, used by banks to settle international transactions with the terms reflecting different perspectives of the same account. A Nostro account, ours in Latin. Ooh, Latin is a bank account held with a foreign bank in that foreign country. A Vostro account, yours, is the same account from the perspective of the foreign bank. You can cut that all out. Just had the bridge, which is XRP. I'm telling you, which is really is the XRP ledger. But what does the XRP ledger use to move that? It's the XRP token or the coin.
Julia, perhaps in pounds, and then I would debit and credit that. But that means I have to pre-fund and have dormant capital sitting at that other bank. What we allow
We're not making this shit up, bro. We done our research.
banks to do, allow payment providers to do, is to tap into the liquidity of XRP liquidity. So today there's lots of liquidity.
You mentioned that earlier, the liquidity. Hold on. XRP has been positioned and created for specifically this liquidity problem that's coming because of the oil situation with Iran war.
Sit in at that other bank. What we
And bro, we've been saying this since last year before they started dropping bombs again on them.
Guess what I'm saying, bro?
we told y'all this was coming, bro. Now here is we in March 2026, and you don't know what the hell XRP is, and you've been watching our videos, or maybe you haven't. We got 0 viewers. Oh well.
Yeah.
What allow payment providers to do is to tap into the
Go sleep.
liquidity of XRP liquidity. So today, they're at a dormant capital sitting at that other bank. What we allow banks to do, we allow payment providers to do, is to tap into the liquidity of XRP liquidity. So today, there's lots of liquidity between XRP and US dollar. There's lots of liquidity between XRP and British pounds. And you could tap into that to move value in real time, in seconds.
He said, "This is the CEO of the goddamn company. We making this shit up. Come on, bro."
Even compared to Bitcoin, which takes up to 12 minutes
Right.
to complete one transaction,
5 seconds.
XRP is extremely fast at about 3 seconds.
And again,
per
it's the
transaction.
bridge.
That has meant
You
XRP
see it in their
is
symbol.
scalable in contrast to how Bitcoin works. The consumer itself doesn't actually see that it's flowing through XRP to solve the problem. But the consumer sees
Yeah, most people won't even know that
It's gonna-
XRP is a real thing. They just gonna be using stablecoins.
Yeah. Exactly, bro.
You go to buy something off of Amazon,
Mhm.
XRP is gonna do the transaction for you, or it's gonna convert the shit for you, or XLM. But
Yeah.
for the quadrillions they talking about, it's gonna be XRP. It ain't gonna be XLM or Solana or Ethereum. It's definitely not Bitcoin.
it simply doesn't actually see that it's flowing through XRP to solve the problem. But the consumer sees it simply a better product at a better price. And so we're seeing more momentum than we've ever had around using XRP to move this liquidity around the world. And so we couldn't really be happier about how that has played out in a world where there's still a lot, I think, of FUD, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of doubt about what's going on in crypto. This is a real use case solving a real problem for real customers.
Let's see, something should pop up. This guy always puts up good shit. This is a video they put up. Yeah, I remember that one. Oh, here we go.
Very sexy when you close a deal with the.
This the nigga that created XRP. This the nigga that created Bitcoin. This nigga was David Schwartz. He was in the CIA or NSA. One of them. NSA, yeah. This again, go back to previous videos. The goddamn toll bridge or the troll under the bridge. So we'll end off on this nigga right here,
God.
David Schwartz, the goddamn Amalekite looking mother. Well, he looked like it.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's it.
And again, this nigga's NSA. For sure, I found the documentation on it. It's public record, and he helped create XRP. Okay, now he just retired. He used to be the CFO of Ripple, but he helped create XRP. Him and some other nigga, but he's tied to Elon and Peter Thiel. Go back to the previous episodes. Listen to what I first time I see it. Let's see what he said. Shit.
Banks, it's very sexy when you close a deal with the bank, and we do that sometimes, but they're very slow movers, they're very slow to execute, they're very conservative. They're never going to be Ripple's success.
How is the market of beast system going to work if it's slow? Wouldn't it need something that works in 3 to 5 seconds?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. Come on, bro. Especially for international transactions. Because they do have blockchains that work quicker, but they're not able to do what XRP can do.
Right.
They can't do it. So maybe at Walmart or whatever bullshit store you go to, they'll use another blockchain. But for international trade, the quadrillions of dollars, is XRP. And we've already proved that. And this, come on, bro. Look at this nigga. Come on.
Very.
If that ain't that nigga, if it was a dictionary, you put his face next to Amalek. Look at him.
Look at that.
Fucking devil.
Damn.
movers. They're very slow to execute. They're very conservative.
Sorry, no.
Banks, it's very sexy when you close a deal with the bank, and we do that sometimes, but they're very slow movers. They're very slow to execute. They're very conservative. They're never going to be Ripple success stories, and it's hard to get them to push the benefits down to their customers because that's risky for them, and then it highlights where they're inefficient. So we focused a lot on banks in the beginning just because a press release with a bank is a big thing, but we discovered they're just very slow to move. Like if all they want.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
And Trump, remember when Trump was getting persecuted, so to say, when they were the impeachment and they were trying to remember they arrested him and shit, all the charges, they debanked him. He could very well use that. Say, fuck the banks. We need to deal with the exchanges, bro. The exchanges are about to be new banks, bro. And he literally just told it in cold word. Because Trump already said this shit years ago because he got debanked, bro. Listen to what he just said.
Efficient. So we focused a lot on banks in the beginning just because a press release with a bank is a big thing, but we discovered they're just very slow to move. Like if all they want is a press release, now we're like, hey, like we want to actually like move billions of dollars now. And they're like, yeah, we kind of don't.
See?
Banks.
It's a system that was made. Afro man, I know that nigga got beat up. Let me follow that nigga. but that's the shit, bro. It's a problem reaction solution. Jack the Ripper. Let's see what it's like. I don't know if you got to go, brother.
Nah, you good.
All right, now because this is information that's coming out. Yeah, shit.
Shit, 15 minutes.
Yeah,
ago.
40 seconds. Yeah.
What's Ripple going to do with its 40 billion XRP? Given that they filed to be a bank,
hold on. That's nothing. They just hold that. They got they filed for it now, and they just recently got a couple of days ago, maybe last week or so, or this week, they got the green light. Ripple has reportedly secured a banking license, sending its valuation soaring to 120 billion, with 40 billion XRP on this balance sheet, and they also just got another license in Australia and in Brazil, bro. Instantly launching it into the ranks of the world's most powerful financial institutions. But you never even heard of Ripple. You never even heard of XRP. Let's see what these guys got to say. Because I be watching Paul Barron. He bring out good information. So this is a 40-second clip.
What's Ripple going to do with its 40 billion XRP? Given that they filed to be a bank, there's one of the leading theories that they just hold that on their balance sheet. They get their banking license, and they become a top 20 capitalized bank in the world. That's with XRP $3. XRP goes,
and then XRP ain't at $3 right now. Check it again, because if it's still at 144, bro, that's mercy. That'd be the fourth time throughout this video that it's at 144. See? Come on, bro. And we don't control the prices.
It's stuck right there, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. For the last couple of days, it's been floating right there. Every time I open up the app, it's there.
Multiple of $3, they become a top 10 bank or even the top bank in terms of capitalization. That's pretty astounding.
See, Ripple is becoming it is a bank. That's what I'm saying. Like what the first videos we brought out. Oh, you're gonna wake up one day and your bank's gonna say, "Ticket." You should have went to the alternative banks that nobody knows about. Ripple's a bank, and if you have a bank, you have to have a currency, right? What is Ripple's currency? It's not fucking rocket science, bro.
That would be insanely astounding, and I think a lot of people are sleeping on that idea. If you look at leverage ETFs, do you feel like they'll ever be on-chain to where we'd be able to trade these on-chain?
I think everything will be on-chain. I don't think there's anything that won't eventually be on-chain.
Right.
There's no question.
Right.
No question. No question. Gold, silver, oil.
Come on, everything.
Everything's about to be tokenized for it to exist.
And then you got the New York Stock Exchange has made another platform to where things could be traded 24/7. So shit, showing you it's gonna be all connected. Everything's all gonna be connected.
Yep. There's another clip from Paul
Ripple payments now live with Caleb and Brown.
And it was really tricky for us because we're trying to scale a crypto business. We depend on these old dinosaur banking sector industry. With Ripple payments, we've been able to capitalize.
And that's what I'm saying. Like Ripple been going around buying all these institutions and treasuries. So now they got Ripple payments. They got RLUSD, which is a stable coin. Bro, they've positioned themselves perfectly for this crisis that's happening.
Problem reaction solution. There it
Pay
goes.
attention.
Ripple payments now live with Caleb and Brown.
And it was really tricky for us because we're trying to scale a crypto business. We depend on these old dinosaur banking sector industry. With Ripple payments, we've been able to capitalize on better Swift technology such that our accounting team can just click through and wipe out hundreds and hundreds of US dollar withdrawals in a matter of minutes instead of hours. So with this, it's basically a bridge between the innovation and the speed of the
See, it's a bridge. That's what we've been saying. Go back to episode 1.
crypto industry with the reality that the US dollar and traditional banking systems still exist. So Ripple payments is a solution for that. The outcome for them is if they're doing withdrawals, they're getting the funds significantly faster, and it's allowing us significant scale.
So you're essentially using the new Swift.
That's the new Swift.
Let's see what Trump said. Hold on. This be the last one. Slag it. This will be the last one. Because this was when he was at Davos World Economic Forum. And they just put this up 12 hours ago, but this was months ago.
Yeah.
But let's see what he said either way.
I'm also working to ensure America remains the crypto capital of the world. And to that end, last year,
And where was our XRP made?
I signed the Landmark Genius Act into law. Now Congress is working very hard on crypto market structure
Crypto market structure is the Clarity Act.
legislation, Bitcoin, all of them.
See, he's not going to tell you XRP. He's going to say Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so, mainly Bitcoin.
Bitcoin
or
all
Trump
of them.
coin.
Yeah.
Yeah, the meme coins.
Which I hope to sign very soon, unlocking new pathways.
So that's all 40
What
seconds.
we have done at Ripple is we've built something called RippleNet. That's really a combination.
Oh,
of
that's nothing. You got Ripple payments, Ripple Net.
forgot
Bro,
about
this
that.
shit, bro, y'all, bro. Ripple is big, bro. It's what was it? Something billions of dollars, and that shit is expanding by the day. They're acquiring businesses, treasuries by the day, integrating themselves in different countries by the day. Hell, Brad Garland house be at the White House.
Yeah.
3 core products, which I'll change. So what we have done at Ripple is we've built something called RippleNet. That's really a combination of 3 core products, which I'll talk about one of them in a little bit. But just the combination of those products, RippleNet allows enterprises, payment companies, remittance companies.
And again, we're bringing this out because this is leading to the market of beast, bro. You need to understand what the fuck is going on, bro. Run that back, though. This is leading to the market of beast. They're setting up the market of beast system, a new world order, and this is going to be the backbone of it, and this is going to lead so that the market of beast can actually work. Yeah. With we started off with the 6G network, and now we're showing you how the 6G network is going to use work with the financial system. We're literally showing it to you.
Change. So what we have done at Ripple is we've built something called RippleNet. That's really a combination of 3 core products, which I'll talk about one of them in a little bit. But just the combination of those products, RippleNet allows enterprises, payment companies, remittance companies to enjoy, on-demand, real-time payments in seconds, incredibly low cost, with, very importantly, no possibility for failures. It's atomic transactions. They can't fail.
Yeah, because remember we brought it out in that previous episodes. They already beat the quantum computing. Yeah, the XRP ledger is already upgraded to combat the quantum computing. Show me another ledger that can do that.
Yeah, did you say? Oh, one of them said if Ripple failed or something, or I think you said one of them would. If one of them failed, that they would still keep going on. I believe you said XRP.
Oh yeah, if Ripple, if Ripple disappeared, XRP Ledger will still continue. XRP Ledger don't need Ripple. Ripple is just a company that has been spreading it.
There we go.
XRP was made before Ripple, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure about it, but yeah, they don't need Ripple, and that's what they said. They said, I didn't say it. They said that. XRP will continue to go on. They don't need Ripple. Ripple is just a company. Ripple is the company, but then you have the blockchain, the ledger that they have used. Ripple didn't specifically create it. We show you one of the niggas they created already. He became a CFO. He wasn't the owner or the creator of Ripple. He was the creator of XRP, which he was creator of fucking Bitcoin. If you go back to it, this nigga had again David Schwartz. This nigga was part of the CIA or the NSA, whatever, and he has patents going back to 1989 talking about blockchain. And Bitcoin. You're trying to figure out who Satoshi, what is it? Nagasaki Satoshi. Yeah, see, you keep waiting for that nigga to find out who he is. All right, whatever, nigga. Finish off.
No in the middle. There's no settlement risk. It's incredibly low cost, with very importantly, no possibility for failures. There's atomic transactions. They can't fail in the middle. There's no settlement risk.
And that's what they need in this current situation that's taking place, man. Iran said, "Oh, nobody can get oil out of here unless they use the yuan." And very soon, you're gonna need a bridge. You're gonna need a bridge, and we've been told you what it is. And the symbol is actually a bridge.
Their customers a much better experience. So the banks and their customers, they know in today's world they've got to be lightning fast, and this is really allows them to change.
You gotta set up. Look. Oh, that's Nasdaq. Well, actually, Ripple just got or was it XRPN or something like that? They just got on Nasdaq now, going to XRP. All right, one more video. Not that nigga. Oh, this is from Ripple itself, right? No, that. Yeah, this is right here. Breaking Evernorth CEOs. We are not scared of Swift. They haven't changed since 1960. It's an old system. XRP is the real bridge. All right. Last video. Bobby shot. The Swift is over, bro. This is the new bridge. And if XRP just takes 10% of Swift, boy, oh boy. But it's going to take all of the Swift.
The Swift now having its own blockchain for fast settlement. Is the bridge asset page still valid? Or
Evernorth is the company that Ripple bought.
With the Swift now having its own blockchain for fast settlement, is the bridge asset page still valid, or should it get gold shifted since that?
No, I think that XRP is the bridge between traditional finance and blockchain, decentralized finance. Like, listen, like I'm not.
This nigga worked for Evernorth. We don't.
Right.
This is the first time we've seen this video. We're not making this shit up.
The Swift now having its own blockchain for fast settlement, is the bridge asset page still valid, or should it get gold shifted?
What's Evernorth thought?
Since that.
No, I think that XRP is the bridge between traditional finance and blockchain, decentralized finance. Like, listen, like I'm not scared of Swift. Swift hasn't really changed since the 1960s. I don't think they're gonna wake up one day and say like, hey, let's revolutionize, payments. I don't think that's how they're built. I don't think that's what their culture is about. I think that you're gonna see new companies come and use this technology. I think you're gonna see banks bypass old legacy technologies and move directly to blockchain.
Right.
You're already seeing the likes of BlackRock, Fidelity, come into this space. And the great thing about blockchain technology is you need fewer intermediaries, not more.
With the Swift now.
All right. So hey, shit. We can keep scrolling down all night. One more. Say one more. Let's see. Okay, and then Homeboy be going in. Ripple is becoming. All right, fuck it. Let's see what they say. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Last one. Lord's will. Well, he be going into bro. We stay because he be going into the actual utility of it. Jake Claver, yeah, he be actually going into the the technical details of it and shit. let's just read a little bit first. Ripple is becoming a juggernaut. The pieces are all here, and he's
he got it.
He knows
that shit.
Yeah.
I think that Ripple is going to be a juggernaut, and I think that they have every piece of the pie needed to be the most liquid, instant settled.
Yeah, have on-demand liquidity, the ODL, and that's what it literally was created for. It was literally created for this situation that we're witnessing break out with this world war, you know, specifically in the Middle East, because the world war already began, but you know now it's vamping up, you know.
I think that Ripple is going to be a juggernaut, and I think that they have every piece of the pie needed to be the most liquid, instant settled, 24/7 exchange that exists. If you just add the stable coin that they created, coupled with the amount of liquidity that they have in their XRP holdings, coupled with Hidden Road, coupled with the banking license, and those four things make them a Coinbase, but for a very different audience. Like Coinbase is going after
banks.
retail. It's like, you know, they got 130 million. You're not going to catch them, I don't think, in the near term. Hidden Road serves a very different purpose.
Yeah. So pretty much they've made themselves a central bank.
Yeah.
They're literally making Ripple is literally making itself a central bank, because now they have. We'll just pull it up. Shit, think we making this shit up. Bank. License. Nah, okay, there you go. How long ago was this? Ripple National Trust Bank. Need I say more?
Oh, you're talking about the one that they just made back in December.
Yeah. They just got approved for it though.
Yeah.
Because they put it in, but now Ripple banking license approved. Let me put that approval. Okay, so they've been
Yeah,
had
like
it,
this. Yeah.
I thought they were going through it, but so they've been had it. Now they're in Australia, they're in Brazil, they're in Asia, SBI, BIS, the Bank of Japan, the Middle East, South America, the UK.
Yeah. Everywhere.
Let's ask chat one last question. Malak.
What's that?
How can I help you, Malak?
Oh, Malak.
How integrated is Ripple / XRP worldwide? Spell check. Let's see. How integrated is Ripple XRP? Ripple is integrated globally. Really, we don't even got to keep reading. Hey, with that, we're going to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash. It says, but not in the way many people many people don't know what the fuck Ripple XRP is. So, hey, the water you hop Hashem outside for giving us this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And of course, the dogs come out. You know, hey, double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone who rule well. And much love to the elected Yahweh Hashem side. And we'll stay this for the next episode. Stay tuned, like Dragon Ball Z. Shalom.
Shalom. Yeah, bro, this shit.